At 8:46 on a Wednesday night, Morgan sits at his kitchen table. The workday is over, but his mind is still running. His phone lights up. The message is from Casey. She is still upset about a disagreement they had earlier. The message reads, "I'm not discussing this anymore tonight. I need some space." His body immediately reacts when Morgan reads the message once, then he reads it again. His body continues to react before any reply is written. His jaw tightens. His chest feels hot. One foot begins tapping beneath the table. A thought arrives. Casey doesn't even care how I feel. She is just shutting me out. Another thought follows. Why does she always get to decide when the conversation ends? Then comes the decision point, the urge, the quick readiness to act. Morgan wants to send that one perfect message that will force the conversation to reopen. His urge is real. It feels immediate. But his next action has not happened yet. This is his decision point. This scene divides into two important pathways he can choose from. Path 1, immediate action. In the first path, Morgan types immediately, "You do this every time. You start something and then shut me out like I don't matter at all." He sends the message. For 2 seconds, sending this feels like relief. Morgan is no longer waiting. Morgan has done something. Surely this will get through to her, he thinks. But no reply arrives. The silence now feels even worse and more painful. The relief now becomes pressure to act further. Morgan sends another message. "Don't just sit there and ignore me." Then another. "If you cared about us at all, you would answer me back." He brings up old texts and promises, adding them to the texts. Screenshots are attached and sent. He thinks this will finally work, but he gets nothing back. Morgan then calls. Once, twice, then 4 more times. Nothing. 10 minutes later, Morgan is more activated and upset than before. The original problem has still not been discussed at all. Now a new problem exists. Repeated angry messages that can be reread, saved, and completely misunderstood. Now comes the cost. The next morning, Casey finally replies and says, "See, this is why I asked for space. I just needed some time to cool off, and this is what you always do to me." Morgan feels blamed, embarrassed, hopeless, and completely misunderstood. 10 days later, the original disagreement is pretty much forgotten. The repeated messages, crossed boundaries, and the hurtful words are not. The first path began with a completely understandable desire to be heard immediately. But really, it became a series of actions that made listening much less likely and reconciliation much further away. Now let's rewind back to the beginning. The scene returns to 8:46 that Wednesday night. The same message appears. The same physical body reaction arrives. Tight jaw, hot chest, tapping foot. The same thoughts appear. The same urges follow. But this time, Morgan notices his decision point. He is not calm, not forgiving, not convinced at all that Casey is right. He's just aware that the next 10 seconds still belong to him. Morgan uses 3 steps. Step 1 is to stop. Do not add the next harmful word. Send the text, follow the person, threaten them, or act immediately. Morgan does not send the first angry text. The words remain in the draft. The feeling still remains in the body. Stopping does not mean his anger is gone. It means Morgan does not immediately add the next harmful action. Step 2 is to step away. Create safe physical or digital distance and get support if needed. Morgan places the phone face down, stands and moves to the kitchen counter. Both hands rest flat on the cool surface. He breathes deeply for a few moments, initiating the calm response in his body. Morgan drinks water and looks at the clock. Distance and time reduce the number of regretful decisions Morgan feels he must make while his intensity is so high. Step 3 is to state. He names the pause and a realistic return time when it is safer to continue. He says, "Time out. I do not have to solve this tonight. I will send one clear message at 9 and then stop." At 9 o'clock, Morgan reads the draft again. Some of it still feels true. Most of it no longer serves the desired outcome he is hoping for. Morgan replaces the long message with calm, thought-out sentences. I am really upset about what happened, and I do want to talk to you about it. I will respect your need for space tonight. Please let me know tomorrow when we can discuss this. Morgan sends this message only once. He doesn't like that no reply arrives that night. His mind is still very unsettled, and the pause does not create a perfect ending for him at all. Morgan still feels angry and rejected. He feels Casey still controls whether and when she will respond. He has so much he wants to say. But Morgan has also not created any new problems or sent 6 new hurtful messages he will regret later. He then texts a trusted friend. I am so worked up right now. Please remind me to stay focused and not to keep messaging and making things worse. The friend texts back and says, what do you want tomorrow's version of you to be glad you did tonight? What changed? 10 days later, Morgan and Casey may still disagree about something. They may continue the relationship, change the boundary, seek help, or decide not to continue together. The second path does not guarantee agreement or even a desired outcome, but it absolutely preserves additional choices. Choices made in anger cannot be undone. The difference is not that one Morgan felt anger and the other did not. The difference was the control he gained in the next 10 seconds. One path treated the urge as an absolute order to do something now. That is a reaction with no control. The other treated it as a signal to stop, create distance, and state the next responsible step. That is a response within his control. Next time you feel anger towards someone, please consider protecting your next 10 seconds. Protect and guide your life after those seconds. Your managed response to an escalating situation is an opportunity to influence the outcome of your actions. You will always deserve the best possible outcome.